When it comes to the world of marketing, the only constant thing is change. So here are 5 marketing trends that you should look out for in 2023. Welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is TriciaBiz, and here I teach you everything marketing to grow your product, service, or knowledge business. So in today's video, we're going to go into 5 marketing trends that I've thought through, and based on, the past and where we're going to business-wise, things that you should put inside your head. So the first trend is the rise of the customer influencer. Now I know you've been taught, oh, influencer marketing is the next thing, you have to use an influencer, etc. I'm not knocking that out. However, there's been a constant growth of the distrust for influencers because come to think about it, we know they paid them. Many of them don't even use the products. They don't even use the services. And the most annoying crop are those who put ad in front of the caption. Like, why did you need to remind me that you were paid to do it? So that way I kind of don't think too much about it, and it knocks off the credibility that I would have attached to the content. So we know there's a growing distrust for influencers, right? Now people are looking more to their friends, their colleagues, their family to refer and recommend products and services to them. Hence the rise of the customer influencer. So has it ever happened to you? Somebody will see you wear something, like, oh, what do you use? Can you recommend somebody in XYZ field? How do you take this and use it as a business owner? Befriend your customers. Like, bring them closer and befriend them. There are a couple of them who don't mind influencing for you. They'll wear the clothes, they'll wear the shoes, they'll wear the jewelry, they'll even tag you on top of the fact that they paid you for the product or service. How do you utilize and leverage those people who are interested in genuinely sharing their thoughts, their feedback, and the ideas about your brand, right? While you still pursue the micro, macro celebrity influencers, that's great. But there's this growing set that you need to pay attention to, and they're your customers. So think about, putting structure into collecting testimonials, right? Put structure into receiving feedback, right? You may want to incentivize them, right? So for every referral we get from you, you can get XYZ, but just sit down and structure a program or an offer where your customers who root for you and talk about you anywhere and everywhere, either they get reward or at least they get a thank you. A thank you can go a long way. You can just send them messages and say, thank you for sharing this. Thank you for using this. Oh, somebody mentioned that you sent them our way. Thank you so much. It could be even a thank you card, a handwritten. It could be just something, but just think about, how do I structure the customers who are on the rise? Because more and more people are listening to them. And even think about it. Why is it that when you want to travel, you go to websites like TripAdvisor to check the ratings? See, you don't even know if it's the brother of the hotel owner that dropped the review. Yo, fam. But because somebody else that is not an influencer, somebody else who was not paid to write it, sat down and wrote it, you want to go and check it out so that you do not throw your money away. Now, talk less of somebody who is face. So that's a faceless person. Now, this is somebody who we know is our friend, is our church member, is a parent in my children's school, is somebody that we can put a face to and that is recommending your brand. Okay, so that is trend number 1. So the second trend, this for me is something that is long overdue, right? And it is customized content per platform. See, here's what we normally do for content. You post on Instagram and share it to Twitter. Yeah, you do it. And so when we get to Twitter, we read like some lines, then click it, and it sends us to read the full one. Or you post from Instagram to Facebook, all those from here to here. And they taught us that that was a great strategy to reduce the time or the amount of time you put into content creation. So yeah, it does that. However, it is not effective. And let me tell you why. Now, the personas that we become on the different social media platforms are different. So the person you are on Twitter is not the same person you are on Instagram. It's not the same person you are on TikTok, even if you are still the same Tricia. So you realize that there's patterns and behaviors that are paramount on some platforms. Twitter is short, is witty, is a lot of savage. It's a lot of clapbacks, a lot of comebacks, all that. They are short and straight to the point. Instagram is a lot of beauty because you get to put a photo to the caption. So it's filters, it's fine editing. So the people that come present themselves on Instagram present themselves in a different light. Then when you go to LinkedIn, it's a show off situation. We need to show off that we're the experts, we're the professionals in this field or on this topic area. So while it's the same Tricia, but I show up as a different version of myself across the board. So why are you wasting your time posting vanity from Instagram to LinkedIn? Do you get it? This year, you have to focus on quality versus quantity. Fine, you posted 10 times on all the platforms, but what was the result of what you posted? So, what I'm telling you to do for this trend is to repurpose, not repost. So that means you take that same content from Instagram and write it for the people who are going to read it on LinkedIn. Then you take the same LinkedIn post, you reduce your verbose, your grammar, and all of that, bring it with some fun to it, and put it on a place like Instagram, right? So you'll repurpose. I'm still trying to help you save time, but not being inefficient. Okay, so we're repurposing and we are not reposting. Now, my third trend for me, I think this is my favorite marketing trend that you're going to see going into this year, is the fact that we are looking for more authenticity. Now, this has been some months in the coming. So from 2022, we've been seeing people flocking towards content that seemed different, that seemed original, that seemed fresh. And we're going to have more of that in 2023 because the attention span, I don't want to say it's shorter, but because there's so much content that people have to consume, the fight for attention is real. So when you know that there's so many things fighting for the attention of your customers, see, we're no longer in that competitor era. It's only my competitors that are fighting for my customers' time. No, all of us, the shoe guy, the bag guy, the comedian, the preacher, everybody is fighting for the attention of your customer. So when you understand that now, you realize that we're in a phase called P2P or H2H. That is people to people or human to human. Throw away the business to business, B2B, throw away the B2C and all of that. It's good for categorization, it's good in your marketing lingo. However, when you come to the field, it is people to people or human to human. We want to know that you're a human being. We want to be able to connect with you. Stop hiding behind those robotic created content that, I don't know, like, we want to see you less fluff, less editing. Just give it to people, right? People connect better with people. We're also seeing an intermingling of personal brand versus company brand, where people behind the brands are bringing themselves onto the company brand just to create that whole people to people thing. Or they use the staff and the employees in that organization just to show that there are people behind the lens, that it's not just sales, there's human beings actually. So you need to bring yourself out, bring your persona, and it's okay if you don't want to be in front of the camera. It's okay if you don't want to be shown anywhere on the brand. Find somebody else. This can be any member of the team. It can be your co-founder or whoever who is interested in showcasing the human side of them. And it's not just showing that you're a human, it's also in the content that you write. Write like you're a human for a human. You see this whole chat GP thing, I'm going to get to that, but just write like you're a human, because we're looking for more authenticity and less fluff, less copy, less run off the same meal type of content. Trend number 4, automation will drive marketing this year. Now, it's been a while coming. We've seen different automation tools, but now there's the rise of AI, right? It's called artificial intelligence. So you hear people shouting about ChatGPT and all of that. There's so many others, right? While that is fine, but you also need to understand the dynamics. So when I hear people say things like, oh, it's going to replace jobs, it can, but I don't take AI from a point of human replacement. I take it from a point of human aid. It is meant to aid you. See, if you make the mistake to fire your copywriter and replace he or her with ChatGPT, you'll become like every other person because it's the same command I type in. It'll give me the same content it gave you. So if I type a command of 3 ways to do XYZ, the same thing it will give Tricia, then your content, it goes back to the previous point where your content is looking like everything else. So get the idea, get the base idea from the AI tool, refine it, add your swag, your personality, whether you're verbose, whatever it is, your ginger, your craziness, anything you have, throw it on top of that to make it personalized and different from what everybody has. Do you understand? That way, your own content stands out. That's where your marketing is different and you're able to drive more interactions and ultimately conversions. But it's not only for copywriting. There are other tools. There's automation tools like DM marketing, that has been on the rise the last 2 years. You're able to give people commands, and then once they drop a keyword, everything is automated, right? There's so many tools. You don't have to reply people by yourself. You can set there are bots. There's so many things literally that you can find to help you be more efficient with your social media marketing across board, whether it is writing, whether it is editing. Like now you can just download an app like Caption and it has captioned your entire video in 3 minutes. That is AI as well, right? So you can look for the AI tools that will help you be an efficient marketer in 2023 to help you reduce the time you spend on mundane exercises, but also improve your outcome. Most especially, out of all the things you choose to automate this year, ensure that you automate part of your sales process where you have a lead generating funnel that is automated. So basically, every day you are capturing the leads, whether it's phone numbers, WhatsApp numbers, emails, whatever it is, social media handle of people who have an interest in what you do. So they may not be ready to buy now, but that's the whole thing with the sales funnel. It is keep bringing people into your funnel and we will nurture them till they are ready to buy. So ensure whatever you do, there has to be an automated funnel that brings leads into your business every day. And the final trend in today's video is the rise of search-based and discovery marketing. Let's take a step back. Search-based is basically when somebody's looking for a product service and they search. Either they're searching using keywords, hashtags, etc., but options pop up and then we make a purchase. So you do search on social media, you do search on Instagram, Facebook, anywhere, Google, anywhere, right? When you're typing restaurant near me, you're searching. When you're looking for a gardener near me, you're searching, okay? So there's a rise for search-based marketing. The numbers are showing that people are searching every day. Now the social media searches are overtaking Google search. Check this stat here, right? So yes, we're seeing more people searching on TikTok and Instagram versus Google. That is search-based. Now, discovery marketing is linked to search-based, where when I search, I discover options, and based on what I see, I take a buying decision. Now, you will want to invest some time, or part of your marketing strategy for 2023 has to include, how do I position my brand enough to be found when people are searching for me on my platform of choice? So when people go and search on Google, do you come up? Right? You can come up if you have a Google My Business page that is optimized. You come up if you're doing SEO, SEM, all of that, right? If people go to search on Instagram, for instance, do they find you? Are you properly optimized? Are you using the right keywords? Do hashtags still work? Are you using hashtags? If it's on YouTube, are you using the right keywords? You understand? So how do you ensure that when people are searching, they find you? Now, that's one part of the marketing dynamics. The second part is when they find options, because you're not the only one that Google will show them, or Instagram will show them, or TikTok will show them. Now, when people are shown the different options, what are the deciding factors that helps them pick the brand they finally go with? That forms discovery marketing. Right? So is it timeliness of response when they send a message to inquire? Is it timeliness of response? Is it the quality of content? Because if I see 10 pages, I'll click on them and just go through and see, okay, if this is the type of brand I want to do business with, Depending on your niche, they may be searching for, oh, is there any feedback? Are there testimonials? Can I see the owner of this brand? Is there a face to this brand? What's their delivery rate? Like, there's so many reasons why people take the final buying decisions. And this is unique per industry, per product, per niche, per category. So you want to find out what are the reasons that make people buy what they buy in my space. Pick those reasons, impute them into your marketing tactics under discovery marketing, mix it with search marketing, and you're good to go. So there you have it, my 5 marketing trends for you to look out for in 2023. Now there is more, and I have this in a 40 minutes class where I shared about 19 things that you need to think about, look out for, or maybe include in your strategy for the year. Now if you go to the description, you'll find how to get the video, the entire video. Okay, so thank you for watching my YouTube. I'm promising to be more consistent on YouTube. Yeah, I think that's what they say. I'll be consistent. Yes, I promise to be more consistent. But in the meantime, share the video, like it, subscribe. That's the thing they to say. Don't worry, I'll get used to YouTube very soon. But on a serious note, whichever trend stood out for you, please share it in the comments, and I'll see you in the next video.